Digits BB! Welcome back everyone to Digits BB. We are back tonight once again with Tales of the Neon Sea. This is the third session playing the game. We've been playing the game throughout the week and things have really been picking up in the story. In the first stream, pretty much all we did was just have a crazy epilogue, or crazy prologue in which I died like immediately. And then we went back to our main character's apartment and just kind of wandered around trying to fix his robot, but things really started heating up in the second session of the game. We're on this murder mystery now. And hopefully in session 3 we can find Jenny and get to the bottom of this. Who's Jenny? What's she doing? What's she up to? Where is she? Unbelievable. Let's click continue and go find Jenny. There's lots of hidden content in the game to interact with and numerous secrets of Starlight City waiting to be discovered. I think that's what that said, but the loading screens in this game are super fast. Also, I forgot to plug in my controller, so 1 second. Whoops. And then I dropped my controller. This is why I need to have this plugged in at the start of streams, so I'm not awkwardly starting off the game by dropping my controller for everyone watching the stream to hear. Alright. Here we go. So that's right, we were doing this super cryptic mystery with these paintings that had absolutely no hint whatsoever as to the order of selecting them. I think it was literally just trial and error. And we had that lock-picking minigame that took us a while to solve too. And by us I mean me, because that was all on me. And now, what exactly were we doing again? I think we're just supposed to leave the apartment now, right? Oh, we'll need to get authorization to investigate the robot core, which probably means I just need to go outside and talk to the police. Oh. They're interrogating one of the neighbors. I didn't kill her. It wasn't me. You're sticking to that story, even though we have solid evidence and a clear motive. I'll extract the truth from you back at the police station. Are the police like super corrupt in this game, like in this vision of the future? I don't know. Rex, you came right in time. This is the suspect, Christopher. Dude, the suspect is Jenny. What are you doing, man? He's one of the homeless people from the neighborhood, and he was pawning some jewelry at the store this morning. The jewelry belonged to Mrs. Perry. Right, well, didn't we already link the evidence at the crime scene to determine that the person who killed Mrs. Perry and the person who stole her jewelry were two different people? I mean, this is just criminalization of the homeless, isn't it? I mean, I've already arrested someone. Hello, Vlad, welcome. Well, I haven't arrested somebody. It looks like the police have done this, even though Rex has reached a very different conclusion. They're just criminalizing a homeless dude taking jewelry that he found in somebody else's body to try to make enough cash to support himself, I think. This guy, I've seen him around. While he might commit theft or burglary, he isn't capable of committing murder. First of all, the timing isn't right. According to the investigation of the corpse, the theft happened 4 to 5 hours after the time of death. If he wanted to murder someone for their valuables, he wouldn't have waited hours before he took them off the body. Secondly, there is no trace of him at the primary murder scene, Mrs. Perry's home. If he wasn't present at the primary crime scene, it means he was probably the thief, but not the murderer. Exactly, you're absolutely right, sir. I stole the jewelry, but I didn't kill anyone. Based on all the evidence we've collected at the crime scene, the little girl named Jenny should be our prime suspect right now. Jenny! I don't think you missed a whole lot in these 5 minutes. Honestly, the 5 minutes were mostly just me letting the title screen music play while I was getting set up, and then me talking to myself at the title screen for a minute. Not much has really happened. I literally just stepped outside the apartment and started the cutscene that you're watching now. So nothing big has happened, because we haven't talked about Jenny until now. The main suspect is a little girl? What the hell is wrong with you? Alright, Carl, take him away and we'll talk later. Yes, sir. Let's go, pal. Don't try anything funny. Jenny. Alright, we are back in control. Right, I need you to bring me a girl named Jenny! I need to ask her some questions face to face. Okay, I'll get her. We need to find out more about that robot, too. Are we presuming there's only one little girl named Jenny in this entire city? And that's how you just be able to get her based on a first name alone? Yes, it's very suspicious. I need your authorization to examine him from the inside. No problem. I'll find you if anything turns up. Oh, you just have a little, like, hologram tablet there. That looks futuristic, very cyberpunk. People leaving their trash just outside in the hallway, that's extremely unhygienic. This entire apartment floor probably reeks. It doesn't seem like I'm allowed to go anywhere, so I guess we're probably just supposed to go back in the apartment now. Do I have authorization, considering the dude said yes? The outer shell of the robot's head. In order to access the electronic brain, I need to first unlock each slot and remove the covering. What? What a silly QuickTime event. Alright. Press A 4 times to advance the plot. I can proceed by sliding out pieces that aren't interlocked with others. The age of this robot means that the system can't be too complicated. Sliding out pieces that are not interlocked with others? What? What? Oh, as in you take it pieces at a time, going in, selecting parts that are not touching each other, because if so, I just messed up. What? 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 Alright, well... Trial and error, BB. Oh my god. This is just... I have to say, I am not a big fan of the puzzles in this game that really are not very intuitive and just require a lot of brute forcing. Alright, I need to figure out what the fifth piece is. Is there only one way to do this? There's probably not only one way to do this. How about if I go, like, from the opposite direction? Nope, never mind. This is not... We need to figure out what the fourth one is that actually works. I need to figure out what the fifth one is that actually works. This is so dumb, dude. So dumb. So dumb. So dumb. Alright, we're inside. Now it's like you do it again, but it's like 12 pieces instead. A primitive form of anti-tamper protection. Modern robots don't use this system anymore. I just need to move the signal to the center target. Ugh. We're basically doing a lockpicking kind of... Oh, never mind. That was easy as hell. Alright, well... I didn't even have time to complain because that was so simple, so never mind. What the? There's an implanted device. Oh. What's going on? This is the robot's memory? Why didn't he save Mrs. Perry's life? That's already a violation of robot principles. My head, it hurts so bad. Hey, Rex. Rex, what's wrong? Rex? What's wrong, Rex? You look like you're in a lot of pain just now. Wait, did we find Jenny? Is that Jenny over in the right? I don't know. I think there's something wrong with this robot. There's some kind of device implanted in its brain. We'll talk about that later. The new Special Mission Squad is taking over this case, so we need to cease our investigations. What, the SMS? What the hell is going on? We found out that this Jenny is the daughter of an important man. No sooner had I retrieved her file than the order to transfer the jurisdiction of the investigation came in. And they had already arrived too. Man in Black. Oh, Man in Black, is he gonna point like a memory eraser tool in my face? Hello Grace, welcome. I hope you're comfy and that watching this will help you de-stress at least a little bit. The scene is now under our control. Leave now and stay out of our investigation. Alright, it seems that Jenny is protected by political connections. But I've already seen things that I shouldn't have seen. Jenny? What are you doing, Jenny? Weaving. I really cannot trust a person with that long of a face, dude. I really can't. Inspector Royd, it's quite surprising that you're asking a private detective to assist with your investigation. Rex found the crime scenes. We asked him to help with the investigation. That's all. You just asked him to help. Is that standard police procedure? And I've heard he decided to make our Miss Jenny a suspect. Jenny, can you tell me what happened yesterday? She looks guilty, dude. She's so guilty, dude. She's totally guilty. She's a whole villain, dude. I was at Alice's tea party and went home when it was over. We found your fingerprints on the tea set. You were Mrs. Perry's guest. I was just visiting Mrs. Perry like I had promised. I didn't stay for long and I have no idea what happened later. I've accessed the memories of the robot and know that both you and the robot were there and Mrs. Perry lay injured and immobilized on the couch. The steward went crazy and attacked Mrs. Perry. I ran away because I was scared. I'm afraid that's not possible. Judging from the trajectory of the blood splash, the strike came from below. The robot steward was so tall that he would need to crouch down in a weird posture to deliver a strike that matches the evidence. The lack of force behind the blow also makes it unlikely that the assailant is a robot. All signs indicate that the wound was inflicted by something far weaker, a child, for example. Miss, you don't need to answer his questions. We'll find a professional to record a proper testimony later. Detective, you accessed the robot's memory without authorization! I can't pretend I didn't hear that. I don't think you've found your so-called murder weapon yet either. Speaking of murder weapons, William has arrived on the scene with the murder weapon. Just yeeting it onto the floor. Is that the... This is simply... Well, now that we have all the... Well, now that we have the alleged murder weapon, all we need to do is match the blood and fingerprints to reveal the truth. Well, that's our job. Please leave immediately. Do I see weaving, getting sweaty, staying sweaty? Well, Inspector Royd, do I need to have a chat with your superiors? That won't be necessary. We're just about to leave. Wait a minute. I have something for Jenny. Do I? What would that be? Give whatever it is to Miss Jenny now and scam. Jenny's the scam here. That's right, there was a gift for her. And we've left it wrapped too, untampered. Jenny, Mrs. Perry wanted to give you this. This is for me? Is this... Dear Jenny, you are such a kind and loving girl. The way you always drop in to visit me. Today is your birthday, and you're about to become a young adult. I know you like little Elizabeth very much, so I've decided she is to be your birthday present. I know you will be good to her because you're such a loving child. I have also made a nameplate for her collar, which has been engraved with your name. Starting today, Elizabeth is yours. I hope that you will grow up happily, and I'll always be there to serve your favorite cakes and fruit teas when you want them, unless you kill me. Your Grandma Perry. Wait, is Jenny her granddaughter? The evidence is contaminated. Yeah, he kind of carried it in his mouth, didn't he? What? How could this be? I didn't want to harm her. Parentheses, crying. Mrs. Perry, I'm sorry. It was that robot. Got an achievement called Mental Crime. Jenny, about that robot, can you tell... Enough! Inspector Royd, get this person out of here. He should never have been here in the first place. Royd, I believe there's something unusual about that robot. If we give up now, we'll lose critical evidence. I'm sorry, Rex. You know that after the specials take over, my hands are tied. The SMS is such a pain, and now I'm no longer in the inner circle. Can you get me a picture of that implanted device? I didn't have a chance to take one just then. It won't be easy, but I'll try. You were acting a little unusual just then. Did something happen? Well, I'm not quite sure either. Now that I think about it, maybe something on that robot affected me. I see. It seems like there's more than meets the eye here, but let's talk about that later tonight. There's a good bar I know. This game really does take place in Japan, doesn't it? Even murder scenes are discussed over drinks. Alright, I need to ask someone about the implanted device first. I need to head back to the station now. I'll send you the address of that bar I mentioned. Okay, see you later. Mr. Rex, I don't think I'll be able to ask you for advice today. Officer Roy gave me a lot of reports to finish today. I'm getting a headache just thinking about them. There'll be other opportunities in the future. Right, this cop totally wanted my digits earlier. Not allowed to go that way anymore. Well done, William. How did you find that murder weapon? Meow. William dances excitedly as he explains what happened. It seems that he had quite an adventure. Two hours ago. Are we going to get to play as William again? Oh my god, the cats can talk. Elizabeth, are you saying it was you who took the candlestick away? Meow. Oh, Elizabeth was the cat. The cat was being offered to Jenny. I was like, is Elizabeth a robot? Is that what's being given to Jenny? But no, it's the cat. Yes, I couldn't let Jenny hit Mrs. Perry with that thing again, so I grabbed it and ran away. The cats have proved my case. I know the whole mystery. It was Jenny after all. Jenny? Good thinking, but it's a very important piece of evidence. It could prove who the murderer is, so we have to get it to Rex. Meow. Yes, but I lost it. She starts crying. That is a very awkward way of writing the stage cues into the script like that. Calm down, Elizabeth. It's okay, what happened? I was so scared after I jumped off Mrs. Perry's windowsill. I just started running, and then all of a sudden I was in the middle of the Biocat's territory. Then... So what's going on with those apartment buildings up above with the split wires? Oh god, it's the cat Yakuza. Meow. It's all my fault. The Biocat's territory, a loose billboard. I think I know where that is. Yeah, a street cat named Elizabeth crying. Elizabeth isn't much of a name for a street cat either. Really? That's great. Elizabeth, time is of the essence, so I need to find that murder weapon now. Rest up and wait for me. Alright, back to cat platforming. Caution, electricity. There was a lever missing from the panel. Look at that cat eye right there. Strange little icon to have to investigate something. Oh, there's some cat yakas up here, isn't there? Martin. Why do all these cats have human names? Thanks to the insightful leadership of the boss, we cats have... oh, well, I guess we're talking about a boss. Thanks to the insightful leadership of the boss, we cats have finally driven those damn biocats from the Fitcha family out of this district. Now we're the most powerful family around. Meow. That's how the street cats talk. I guess the biocats will just sound robotic, though. Everybody has posters of ladies in their apartments in this game. Rocco. Tessio took catnip again. He told us he was clean, but look at the trouble he's caused. He deserved to be punished by the boss. Meow. And on top of that, who knows what disease that blue cat over there caught from the humans. He's been calling himself an artist recently. Fred. Meow. One of the boss's favorite quotes is, each cat has their own destiny. My destiny is to be a slave for Miss Connie. Oh, Miss Connie. Tom. Look at that mustache and the beret. Oh, is this cat supposed to be French, I guess? Meow, meow, meow. Ho, 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 ho. I can't even do a French accent. I can only do that laugh. Are you interested in my work? I'm actually more interested in that lever. Meow. You're a cat of fine taste, I see. Perhaps you are my soulmate, for you see, that is my masterpiece. Sure, can you give it to me? The other cats don't appreciate my work. Meow. Do you really want it? I will give it to you on one condition. Oh, here, baguette. If you can answer 3 questions correctly about me and my family, I'll give you the lever. If the questions are what is your name, your question, your favorite color, then I'm on it. But otherwise, I don't know if I really want to take this quiz. Are you ready for my questions? I'm ready. Meow. What is my profession? Meow. An artist. Correct. Meow. I'm a rising star artist. Meow. Next question. Meow. What's the boss's favorite quote? Oh, should I have talked to every cat in this room before I talk to this dude? Each cat has their own destiny, as the boss would say. Correct. Meow. I have my own destiny too. and that is to be a famous artist. Next question, meow. What's the name of a rival family, meow? The Fitchers, right? Somebody outside mentioned that. Correct, meow. Those biocats have no sense of aesthetics at all. You answered everything correctly. You really are my soulmate, meow. As promised, here's my all-time greatest masterpiece as a gift, meow. A very artistic-looking lever. It's so artistic. Look at those shades. Spike. Martial law is still in effect. You cannot proceed without a permit, meow. To meow with it. To meow with it, it seems like I'll have to pay a visit to the boss, the infamous Vito Bourbon. New file, Feline Turf Wars. Virtual girlfriend, lovey, beauty, sexual. That seems like pretty much the exact wording of a poster you'd see in Japan, isn't it? You know, my school had its sports day today, which included a lot of T-shirts that the students made themselves to wear as part of like the competitions, and I got asked to like read and translate some of the students' shirts, or like the students themselves showed me their shirts and asked me if I could understand the meaning. And it was hard to rack up the heart to tell them that I could not understand the writing on their shirts for the life of me. Like, there are some students that seem like they tried to put the word paragraph in flames on the back of their shirt, but instead of paragraph with an H at the end, it said paragrappin with an N. And I was like, one, that's strange. Two, why do you choose the word paragraph to represent your identity as a team? The other one, I can't even remember it was like a full sentence that a girl showed me, and she was like, can you read this? I tried to read it out loud, but it's just like a mishmash of words, and she was like, what does it mean? And I was like, I am sorry, but I do not know what it's supposed to say. Anyway, to meow with that topic. Alright, so now we have the lever. Wait, how did we... Oh, we got to this window, right? Yeah, this is where the machine was. Do I have the... With my lack of opposable thumbs, am I capable of inserting the lever and pulling it? I guess so. I have cat telekinesis. How am I going to get up to the platform up there, though? Oh, am I able to just jump from here? No. Well then, what am I supposed to, Oh, there's that lovely virtual girlfriend, in neon lights as well. How am I supposed to be able to make it onto this thing? Oh, that was... I didn't realize that command was to jump... It looks like that was to jump downward, and I didn't realize I was supposed to get up there. It must have been meowing awkward. I mean, the students weren't, like, upset that they had... that I couldn't, like, understand their shirt. They just, like, you know, wanted to draw attention to the shirts that they made, I think. And it's cool that they all did their thing, and they had some, like, really elaborate designs on some of them, like drawings of tigers and stuff. So... It's, considering how low effort the students in my school are in academics, it's pretty amazing actually how they managed to get the whole sports day event together. I mean, obviously the staff have a role in that too, but the students do a lot of stuff themselves with like designing and coordinating things. And I mean, they went all out because this is the first time they could do this event since 2019. Like, the third-year students now, the ones that are in their last year of high school, this is the first and only time that they'll get that sports day event as part of the school year, when usually under normal circumstances they'd be having it every year, but obviously with COVID that really affected their school life and the opportunities they get in those 3 years a lot. So yeah, I'm a high school English teacher in Japan, but I'm on my way out of it though. I'm in my last couple weeks of working that job, but in total I've been in that position for 5 years. Alright, so looks like I cut out the electricity there, so it should be safe to go across these ledges now. Meow, my eyes are blinded by the light. I was about to sing the lyrics to that Paul McCartney song, but I don't... Was it wrapped up like a deuce? Is that what the lyric was? I remember talking in high school and like that one Paul McCartney, it's like the blinded by the light, that song. I remember talking about that song with people in high school, and we could have sworn the lyric was wrapped up like a douche is what we heard. I don't know if anybody in chat knows what song I'm talking about. I think it was by Paul McCartney's band Wings, Blinded by the Light. And there's a lyric that sounds like he says the word douche in the song. But I think it was supposed to be deuce. Anyway. Falkenberg. I'm so jealous of those guys down there because they get to see Miss Anna every day. You want to meet the boss? I'll let you in if you can make the neon lights become the same color as Miss Anna. That's I'm not allowed to, oh, because he has to be the one that brings me over on that ledge right there. Who is Miss Anna? Is Miss Anna one of the cats, or is it... Revved up like a deuce. Yeah, we thought the lyric was revved up like a douche. That really is what it sounds like, though. I thought that's what he was singing in that song, and I was like, alright. Just one of those fun misheard lyrics things, like those misheard lyrics videos on YouTube. One of my favorites of those things is, there's a video of a misheard lyrics video on YouTube that I saw like years ago of a Pearl Jam song. And Eddie Vedder is singing, like, he's like a good singer, but at the same time he's like totally incomprehensible. So like, they were just like mistranscribing the lyrics of this Pearl Jam as him saying stuff like, make me some fries, potato wave, and things like that. I need to work on my Eddie Vedder for karaoke, but a lot of the times the karaoke machines in Japan don't have the specific Pearl Jam songs I want to sing. Is this Miss Anna? Is that what... unless Miss Anna is one of the cats. I'm going to guess that this is Miss Anna and assume they were supposed to make the lights red, yellow, green. Or orange, yellow, green, whatever that tint to the painting was. It's the wrong way. Oops. Yeah, red, yellow, green, or pink, yellow, green. Yes, this is the beautiful shade in Miss Anna's hair. With your courage and wisdom, you deserve to meet the boss. Jump onto the platform. Meow. I assume we'll probably have to ride this next. Bourbon family's living room. Bradsy. Meow, hold it right there. Who do you think you are just waltzing in here like that? Vigo Bourbon. It's okay, Bradsy. Let's not scare a little friend here. Meow. Sorry, boss. I was just worried that... There's no need for concern. In fact, he might have arrived at precisely the right time. The Bourbon family could use a cat like him. You must be William. I've heard about you. Most Honorable Don Vito, please permit me to enter the Biocat's territory. You know how to respect your elders. This virtue is rare among the younger generations. This is a turbulent time for our family in its territory, so I have declared a state of martial law. No cat may pass other than the cats of our family. The good news for you is that I require some assistance with a very important task. If you agree to do it for me, you will have my blessing to travel as you please. Shikatanai na. Guess I don't have a choice. The Godfather has given me... The Godfather has given me an offer I can't refuse. I was going to comment that this is supposed to have the aesthetic of The Godfather, isn't it? But they're being very on the nose with it, aren't they? Not really hiding much. Didn't they quote that exact line in Finding Paradise as well during the scenes at the airport? Is Don Vito the exact name of a character from The Godfather as well? I've never seen The Godfather movies. Which, yes, Grace, I know makes me incredibly uncultured. Each cat has their own destiny. Now that you are here, make the most of it. Well, Don Vito, what can I do for you? A biocat has infiltrated a family and leaked information about a family to enemies. I need you to root them out for me. Do you have any suspects? Speak to my counselor Martin about the details. He knows all about these biocats. Alright, I got it. It looks like you should get some rest. Report them whenever you find any clues. You can trust him fully on this matter. Complete this task and you will be a friend to the Bourbon family. I wander around further into this room. Oh, so this is Connie. She looks a lot like Elizabeth, doesn't she? Father grounded me because of the matter concerning the Fitcher family, and I'm so bored, meow. Sweetheart, do you want to have some fun? Whoa. William is mote mote, dude. I guess that's a Japanese word of the day. I haven't done that in a while since like Night in the Woods, but there's your Japanese word of the day, mote mote, which means popular with the ladies or popular with the opposite sex, mote mote. Bam Margera's uncle. That's quite a name. Well, if you've never seen it completely, Grace, I assume that means you've seen part of it, and you're like partially cultured. Well, actually, I'm kind of busy right now. What's the rush? Surely you can spare a few moments to play the piano for me. Well, that is a dirty piano. Come on, follow my steps. Meow. Shit. Shit. Try again. Can I see it again, please? 3, 1, 1, 5, 4, 2. Very good. Looks like I need to make it harder for you. Listen up closely. Last, third to fuck. Play that again, please. Fucking do it again. Alright, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 keys. 6, 4, 4, 5, 2, 1. 6, 4, 4, 5, 2, 4, 4, 5, 3, 1. 6, 4, 4, 5, 3, 1. That time my joystick slipped. 6, 4, 4, 5, 3, 1. Very impressive. I like your performance. This little ball is for you. That dramatic drop onto the piano keys. A pretty leather ball. The cat scratches in the ball show that the owner loved it a lot. You're more talented than I thought. I like you. Nobody can head Don Vito when I'm around. Let your friends underestimate your strengths and your foes underestimate your weaknesses. Guy. Deep. AFFG. Oh yeah, I guess that is a way to reason through it. As a non-pianist, I just figured the easiest way for me to recognize or be able to remember and memorize on the spot was just to count the keys by numbers without rhythm. So I was going pretty fast. Do you have any idea how difficult it was for me to get up here? Alright, can we just write this down? It's supposed to be up top, right? Yeah, through this window up here. I said you do not have permission to pass. It seems we have to find Martin first. Oh, Martin was the dude over here, right? Nope. Sure, try again. Oh, do I actually need this ball to offer it to him? Oh, the idea was to distract him, not to offer it. What's going on with those water drops straight up look like an arrow pointing down onto this thing. This guy seems to like the little ball so much that he can't stop sniffing it. Can't stop sniffing it. Wait, who was Martin? I thought... Was the cat that I just distracted? Or, oh, this is Martin. If you're here, it must mean that you accepted the boss's task. About that biocat, or maybe I should call him that traitor. The boss and I have some suspects in mind already. Tessio, one of the founding members of the family, is addicted to baked catnip. You can basically find him taking a nap in the safe box. Polly, the leader of the servant team, likes to imitate human ninjas and is always trying to disguise or conceal himself. There's one more suspect and you may have already met him. This is one of the most trusted members of the family, the boss's right-hand man, Bradsy. Bradsy's a suspect too? He's a suspect. When it comes to those damn biocats, you can't be too careful. I have a question. How do you distinguish biocats? How can I tell biocats apart? The biocats of today can be easily recognized by their looks. But the first generation biocat we are looking for is a bit different. Wait, first generation biocats? I thought they had all died out. Maybe, maybe not. I recently found a room full of books in an abandoned apartment nearby, so I had some of the others create a library. I found pictures of first generation biocats, but I couldn't read the humans' writing. But you, William, you might be able to read some of it, as you are closer to the humans than most around here. You've done your research, haven't you? Yes, I can read a little. Perfect. Go find the materials you need in there and let me know if you discover anything valuable. One more thing. Remember the law of Omerta. Do not speak of this to anyone else. Really have reached a point in this game where we've kind of ventured off from Blade Runner a bit and went straight to The Godfather in terms of the references and the atmosphere. Oh, the cat has moved. Meow, who is it? Lord Tessio is resting, so leave me alone. Oh, this is the one who's addicted to catnip, right? He looks addicted to something. Mr. Tessio? Why we're here in the cat scene because we're looking at the backstory of how William ended up finding the candlestick that was used as the murder weapon. Back in the human storyline. Mr. Tessio? Can you open the door, please? I need your help. I'm busy and I'm not interested. Leave me alone. I need to get Tessio to come out of there. Didn't Martin say something about baked catnip? Is this ball covered in catnip? Is that why this cat is so hooked on it? Maybe not. Alright, I don't suppose there's a dealer somewhere around here. Tessio took catnip again. He told us he was clean, but look at the trouble he's caused. He deserved to be punished by the boss. Meow. And on top of that, who knows what disease that blue cat over there caught from the humans. He's been calling himself an artist recently. Kind of scored catnip from the boss's lair, maybe? Yeah, I agree. This game seems to just be jumping in a lot of different directions. Story-wise. Like, overall, I've been enjoying the atmosphere of the game, and the dialogue has occasionally been funny too, but the game definitely feels kind of lost in itself, and I can see why people kind of gave it mixed reviews about certain things. Alright, none of these guys seem to be carrying catnip unless there's some on the other side of the room or something. Nothing to investigate, so I guess not. Alright, somebody around here has to have the goods, right? The goods. I don't suppose Elizabeth has some. Apparently not. Well, I thought that the ball that we threw is covered in catnip or something. That's why this cat seems so drawn to it. But oh, we're able to jump on top of this thing. What's the deal with that? Wait, is there any purpose in us being able to stand here? What is the... what? Why would they let me up here for seemingly no reason? There's like no higher up spot that I can jump to. What in the what? Oh, there's another place we can go in here. I hadn't checked all the way out here yet. It's probably where the catnip is. Oh, that guy looks sketchy. He probably has catnip. What does that sign say? I can't read that kanji, so it must be like traditional Chinese kanji rather than Japanese. Piggy's Original Noodle Shop. You haven't completed the boss's task, so you can't go there yet. Alright, well. It's blocked and I can't open it from out here. I can at least go this way, I guess. What is the... Oh, it's just for that vent. I got Mario over here. Is that tinfoil in his hands? Is it okay for this guy to be playing with tinfoil this all the time at work? Tinfoil? What? So I can't seem to interact with him in any way. Oh, there are even more levers down there, huh? Oh, but that machine over there is missing a lever. The man-machine agreement. I remember that the robots allowed humans to write the 3 principles into their source code. I hope humans don't try that with us cats. Old pet magazine with detailed information about the first generation biocats, their strengths and weaknesses. Looks like I need to find a tinfoil product for the test. Well, I wonder where I could find such a thing. It'd be nice if I could find some catnip along the way here, too. Well, there it is. Holy meow, it's catnip. Beware, many cats have met their end as a result of this. Alright, well, we found the goods. Oops. Alright, is this a way through the grate that we couldn't get through from the outside? No, it's a different spot. I was trying to go up. Oops. Wait, what? How do I... Do I seriously have to go all the way back around from here? It's kind of silly. No, the other position was fine. Pull it back up. Alright, he's dozed off. Let's take his tinfoil. Oh, this is a Blade Runner reference. Okay, a tinfoil unicorn. That's funny. Folded in tinfoil. Do biocats? Oh my god. Do biocats dream of electric rats? All right, we've gone full circle from Godfather back to Blade Runner and the associated source text. That's amazing. I love it. So, for anyone unfamiliar with the work, there's like a motif in the first Blade Runner movie where there's this character who's always making origami animals throughout the movie. They're kind of like symbolic of certain characters in certain scenes. And the question there, the do biocats dream of electric rats, is a reference to the Philip K. Dick novel Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, which was a novel that Blade Runner is very, very loosely based on. So they're really going back to the niche sci-fi references again. A real biocat will definitely fail this test. It's time to find some test subjects. I mean, the whole concept of this test is based on Blade Runner as well, where they have a series of questions they use to test for androids. You know, it's enough nerding out over those movies. Wait, how did I get down here to begin with? Where did I come from originally again? Oh, from up here. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. Well, here I have the goods. I'm busy and I'm not interested. Leave me alone. I need to find some baked catnip before I try. Alright, I need to get this thing baked, dude. Need to get baked, dude. Well, we do have a. Oh, this was the purpose of being able to stand up here. It's hold the catnip to the flame. And get it baked, dude. Yeah, look at that. That's some dank catnip right there, dude. Freshly baked catnip, a more potent version of regular catnip. Alright, that was not obvious to me before. I was like, why am I able to stand on top of this ledge? What purpose does that serve? Now it's pretty obvious when we come back with the unbaked catnip plant. This is... Yes, freshly baked catnip. Give it to me. Meow, young man, show some respect to the elderly. You must be Tessio. I need to run a quick test on you. Just relax and tell me how you feel when you see this. Meow. Since the boss said so, do we gotta do? Do you want to test Tessio? Let's do it. Test. Let's begin the test. Please take a look at this unicorn. Meow, what's this? You little punk, get lost if you're just going to mess around. The test is over. Thank you for your time. Alright, well, this guy's a catnip junkie. There's no way he could fake the tinfoil reaction. He's not the one. What? So, because he told us to F off for showing him the origami unicorn, it's a sign that he is not the suspect? It's strange. Alright, when was the last time the game saved? I kind of want to wrap up stream for the night because I'm getting tired here. I think honestly we could probably just end where we are. I didn't pay attention to whether we got a saving icon after that first test, but I imagine that was an important enough plot point. The game probably saved at that moment, so we're going to call it here. It was a fairly short stream, but I started fairly late and tired, need to get rest after a sports day and having regular classes tomorrow, so let's see if there's anybody we can raid for the night. Not many people I follow are live. Oh well, let me see my my followed categories though. Because I do have some games that I follow. Halo 1 Live is Brutal Legend. I'm not gonna raid that game though. was wondering if people were streaming like Chicory or Wonder Song or something. Well, I don't suppose anybody else is playing this game. Oh, there actually are other people streaming this game right now. That's interesting. Oh, except I'm gonna take a very quick peek at this streamer. If their stream would load. And of course they get a commercial first. I just want to take a glance. If this person is visibly farther in this game than I am, I don't want to raid them because I might expose myself to spoilers. So I'll only raid if they're like super early into the game. Yeah, this person's farther than I am, so I don't want to raid them. Yes, that is the channel I'm referring to, but they are farther in this game than I am, so I do not wish to raid their channel because I don't want to spoil myself while chatting with them. Nobody's streaming Chicory at the moment. I guess I could look for a chill Animal Crossing streamer. I can't think of what other category I'd want to go for unless... Let me see what I have on Steam and... Let's see here. Am I following Rakuen as well? Is anybody playing Rakuen at the moment? No. You know, people enjoyed watching Stanley Parable yesterday, or the other day. What if people are streaming that game? Looks like a few people are. I don't know about these people streaming Stanley Parable right now. Let me look for some Animal Crossing streamers maybe. A lot of people seem to be playing that game, or there's a lot of viewers. But our strategy with raiding Animal Crossing players has been to raid smaller streamers that only have a couple of viewers at a time. To show some support for smaller streamers who don't have too many people in chat at the moment that we come in. A lot of people seem to be into Treasure Island lately on Animal Crossing. That must be like one of the DLC things, which I have actually still never gotten around to playing. I'm looking for people playing something super cash in Animal Crossing, though. But everybody seems to be about Treasure Island right now, so... Dude, I don't know, man. What should I do? I don't know if I should even bother rating somebody tonight. Who is this one person I'm following? What is their connection to streams? Is Nico Kip somebody that Grace rated once? I'm glancing at their Minecraft stream right now, and this person is a VTuber, which might mean that they were somebody that Grace has brought to raid, is my assumption.
Why is there a patch of emptiness here?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? This isn't somebody Grace rated. It's somebody that I rated once. This is the people from Singapore who seem to stream as a group a lot, and I rated them once when they're doing some sort of Nuzlocke. I think I'll pass on rating Minecraft, though. I don't know if that's the sort of game that I am really into for rating, I guess.
While we're at it. I ran out of gas. Alright. I'll be back. Nobody move. Except for you. You can go back to where you were. I guess. Pokemon Center. It should be just down here. Yep, thank you.
That's an Australian person playing Pokemon Red. There's somebody playing Pokemon Blue as well.
Yeah, I think I'd agree that in general, I prefer... Well, okay, so like, for actual content like the Celebi event or the Arceus thing, or even something like the post-game in Sword and Shield, or I guess the post-game in Ruby and Sapphire, like I'm very fond of those, and I would like to see more.
Alright, here, I think we'll just raid this person because there's a streamer playing Pokemon Blue at the moment. Seems like a casual playthrough, and they have 48 followers at the moment, which is really close to that affiliate number. So I think we'll just raid this streamer because they probably benefit from having a raid and getting more followers right now. So we'll do that. We'll do it. We'll hope that they are a wholesome individual. And I end up freaking raid somebody because I've been sitting here for like 5 minutes doing nothing, and that's ridiculous. So, we will raid this streamer named Antitonic with the raid message, "I loved his game," with an emote of your choice. So thank everybody for watching tonight's stream. Whether or not I stream this game tomorrow will be dependent on whether Grace streams, I guess. Because if Grace streams, I want to watch. I wouldn't stream during Grace's stream time. That would be crazy. I wouldn't do that. So, depending on whether or not Grace is streaming tomorrow, I may or may not stream myself. If not, we can continue playing this game next week. It'll probably take a handful more sessions because I play for like an hour to an hour and a half at a time. But we'll figure it out. I'm also excited for a trip to Tokyo this weekend. That'll be a lot of fun. So, thank you everybody for watching tonight's stream. We're going to raid this person playing Pokemon for the first time. Or for the first time, we will raid this individual who is playing a Pokemon game. And could probably use the followers and support. So thank everybody for watching. We're going to raid message, "I loved this game." See everybody soon. Twitch.tv/DJsBB. Good night.